So today I wanted to share with you what I have learned as a parent so that it can help you. The first thing I would say that I've learned as a parent would be that you cannot trust everyone with your children, okay? There's a difference in how people parent. There's also a difference in how people correspond or interact with one another. Not everybody is going to take care of your child like you take care of them. And believe it or not everybody is going to keep your child safe. We see it on the news. We also may see it in your family and even your friends, right? The second thing I would say that I've learned, I would say that you have to stay involved, stay engaged. Don't leave it up to another caregiver. Like for me, the difference between my son, which is much older than my daughter, is at that time I was a single mom, so I relied on my mom. She watched my son while I was at work, as well as, besides when he was at school and when I was going to school at night. So I would say that you have to stay involved and stay active in their life. Don't be too busy or consumed with different things that you forget that you are a parent and it is your number one responsibility. Even though you are there, make sure that you are present and you're involved, engaging. I said, how was their day? Okay. The third thing coincides with the second thing. Make sure that you are paying attention as a parent. I cannot stress this to you, that you have to pay attention because children change each and every day. And the different stages in life, they can go from, elementary, middle to high school. So there are some different things that may transpire that you can catch before it gets, to a big ordeal. So I want you to make sure that you pay attention. That's something that I've learned, and I'm much better at it now with my daughter. The number 4, I would honestly say that you cannot say yes and no to everything. And what I mean by that is, children, they come up with these ideas. They want to do certain things. They want to have sleepovers, go on trips, and etc. I want you to leave room for God to guide you in that. And also a good thing with this is when you're married and your spouse will be able to balance you, God will show your spouse different areas that you may not have seen or even thought about. So that's why you need to leave room and not say yes or no to everything, because I'm going to tell you, my children would say, my mom was, my son would say, my mom, no, 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 no. Or she was kind of like hard on me. My daughter would say, okay, my mom is hard, but she would say, my husband is different from me. So I would say that you want to make sure that you are paying attention to these things and not just automatically saying yes, because we know that sometimes electronic or sometimes having your child go here or there, it frees you up. But just because it frees you up does not mean that this is where your child needs to go or this is what your child needs to do. So I pray that these things that I have learned as a parent, number 1, you need to make sure that that not everybody is going to take care of your children like you. So you can't trust everyone. Number 2, you need to stay involved, okay? And make sure you are staying engaged. Number 3, you need to make sure that you are paying attention. And number 4, make sure that you're not saying yes and no to everything. Leave room for God to provide guidance. And that guidance can come from your spouse. That guidance can come from Him speaking to you. That guidance can come from just God can use anybody. So He's trying to help us become better parents from when we had, some of us may have had children when we were younger, but as you become older, God is trying to mature so that we can parent the right way. That's why my desire is to help cultivate healthy relationships so that we can prevent and end domestic violence and bullying. So if you would like to learn more information about who I am, what I do, visit motivationalmary.com with purpose.